Hello, Dazzle. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I am glad that you are here. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the game The Darkest Tales. Dark fairy tales have long captured imaginations, blending childhood nostalgia with unsettling themes. The Darkest Tales dives headfirst into this dichotomy, offering a platformer steeped in shadowy reimagining of beloved story tales. Over my 40 hours with this game, I completed the story twice, earned every achievement, explored every hidden corner. This extensive playthrough revealed a game rich in ambition, yet flawed in execution. The standout feature of The Darkest Tales is its stunning watercolor aesthetic, evoking the pages of a twisted storybook. Levels are inspired by iconic fairy tales such as Little Red Riding Hood and the Neverland, each warped into something macabre. While most areas are visually captivating, some, like the sea monster's interior, are really dark and make navigating it an actual chore. The game's biggest visual flaw, however, lies in its lack of clarity. In a platformer, distinguishing safe terrain from hazards is crucial, but here it's often unclear what can be jumped on or should be avoided. This lack of clarity detracts from the overall experience, especially during the more challenging sections. The audio design bolsters the eerie atmosphere with a soundtrack balancing whimsical and ominous tones. Teddy's voice actor, Yong Ye, sorry, I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, lends gravitas to the character, while Lighty's banter adds levity. Although the sound design complements the game's themes, it doesn't stand out compared to other genre leaders. It's not terrible, but it's not really remarkable either.
Demons!
What do I know about dealing with demons and sick girls?
But Alicia,
Not interested.
I always said you were just a stupid egotist, and she kept on believing you were a hero.
Listen to me, you luminous little bug. I have no idea what you're talking about. Dream demons? You've gotta be kidding. That little girl shut me away in here without batting an eyelid. If something really did manage to get in her dreams, I'm sure she can deal with it.
At its surface, The Darkest Tales is about Teddy's quest to save his owner, Alicia, from a nightmarish realm. Beneath this, however, lies a deeper exploration of trauma and lost innocence. The game subtly examines how childhood ideals are corrupted by darker experiences, a theme that adds emotional weight to the narrative. The reinterpretation of classic characters like Sleeping Beauty driven mad by insomnia gives this story a haunting edge. These moments of narrative depth elevate the game beyond a simple platformer, allowing it to tell a surprisingly complex story. The game excels in creating immersive settings, from the chilling forests of Little Red Riding Hood to the ethereal beauty of underwater dreamscapes. Each level feels distinct, blending fantasy with dread. However, the lack of a map becomes increasingly frustrating as levels grow in complexity, making navigation feel rather aimless at times. Teddy and his companion Lighty carry the story with their engaging and sometimes abrasive dynamic. Their dialogue offers moments of humor and reflection, while reimagined fairy tale characters like a broken Sleeping Beauty or a malevolent Peter Pan add layers to the narrative.
Oh, wow. The scissors have gotten rid of that pesky bug. Maybe they really are as powerful as she said.
Charming as always, but do try to be more careful. I fused my magic with theirs to awaken their true power. You can do it. Come and get them.
Splendid. Now we're talking. Let's find out what these monsters are made of.
The platforming begins smoothly, with intuitive mechanics and balanced difficulty. However, as new abilities like double jumping are introduced, issues begin to arise. Double jumping is often unreliable, and boss battles, particularly Sleeping Beauty's charm mechanic, lack clear instructions, leading to frustration. Difficulty spikes such as the Peter Pan fight contrast sharply with earlier levels, making the challenge feel uneven. While some players might relish this test, best, casual gamers may find it rather off-putting. Keyboard and mouse controls are clunky, with the controller offering a significantly better experience. However, even with the controller, some mechanics, such as that charm effect during the Sleeping Beauty boss, really lack intuitive design, hampering the experience further. The game's reinterpretation of fairy tales as grim, adult narratives is its strongest asset. By blending Metrovania elements with hack-and-slash combat, it offers a unique gameplay mix, though some mechanics feel underdeveloped, and all around it felt like it could have done more with what it tried to be. Despite its engaging story, The Darkest Tales lacks substantial replayability. Once the narrative has been experienced, there's little incentive to revisit it beyond achieving 100% completion. The story doesn't have hidden layers that might reward a second playthrough, but there are the achievements and all the small things to look for that offer some replay value. In general, if you are someone who frequently plays platform games, you could reasonably complete this game in about 8 hours. A lot of retracing of the steps is required in order to get that 100% in each of the areas. And if you don't read up on the achievements ahead of time, you will likely need a second playthrough to get all of them. The juxtaposition of childhood nostalgia with dark themes leaves a lasting impression. The exploration of trauma and innocence resonates deeply, elevating the game from a mere platformer to a thought-provoking experience. The Darkest Tales is a visually striking and emotionally resonant journey into the darker side of fairy tales. Its narrative depth and artistic ambition shine, but clunky mechanics, interface issues, and limited replay value really do hold it back. For fans of atmospheric platformers and dark reimaginings, it's worth playing with patience for its flaws. This game is best suited for players drawn to narrative depth, gothic aesthetics, but less appealing to those who are seeking polished gameplay mechanics. Well, that's about it for my rambling today. Thanks for coming and spending some time with me. If you like my rambling, then click on that like button. It really does help. And until we talk again, you guys be sure to take care of yourselves. Bye!